Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wolf Quest, where we're here in Lost River, and the elk herd is right here, and Renegade wants violence. Okay, you know what? Are you suggesting that we go for this one? Oh, you stinking cheaters. Alright, I guess we're very close to the edge here. Is this? This is indeed a fairly weak one. Okay. Ouch. Well, let's be careful with that. I've completely lost track of Renegade. Renegade, we have a carcass. Oh my goodness. She is a loose cannon, but I think Crow has fallen quite head over heels for her. However, we may be thwarted by the map border if we're not careful here. Ouch. We do not much have stamina to speak of, that's for sure, but I think if we're careful, we might be able to still do this. It's not the most productive thing in the world, but, you know, I think Crow has also been struck a bit by the urge to show off. Now, of course, this is an adventure that's taking place in the brand new Lost River DLC. You can see the town below us here. We're up on the slopes above it, and the calf is running. Oh, the mother is completely body blocked us. Goodness. But we are right now courting the lovely Miss Renegade, and Crow is getting trampled by an elk in his attempts to prove his strength to her. Oh, Crow, this has not been your day, has it? Oh my goodness. Crow, ouch. After being thoroughly shown up by Renegade, who may have been showing off for him, has decided that he wants to prove himself, and in classic fashion, showing off is not necessarily going the best for him. Now, if you want to get a sticker of our suddenly inspired to be a bit more bold than normal boy, you can do that on my Ko-fi. Those are now available along with stickers of Aiden, Petra, and glossy stickers for the other ones that we've had before. We just had a matte variant. Those are now available to order. However, they will not ship out until January, so unfortunately they won't be here in time for Christmas, if that's what you're thinking of. But they will still be available if you just want to get them for another occasion, whatever that might be, and they will ship out shortly after the new year. Did you get enough food? She did, I guess. All right. Well, these two are getting along quite splendidly, and I think Crow is beginning to look to the future here. I think he's already made his own decision. He's just waiting to see what Renegade might think of him. And if she also thinks that concluding their courtship and becoming mates would be a good idea. However, they do seem to be getting along quite well. They're certainly getting into their share of shenanigans together. I had not noticed how much of a little white patch there is on the Luna coat. That's so cute. We haven't had too many Luna-coated wolves. I don't know if we've had one since Cricket. They were quite common at the beginning, but now they're a bit less so. But it is an absolutely gorgeous coat. I am such a sucker for black and white designs. But we'll head back down into town here, I think. Do a bit more poking around. We've been developing a stash of items in there and kind of collecting the various curiosities that we come across. So maybe we'll go poking around and see if there's anything else that we could find, any other things that we'd be able to sniff out. It probably depends on the direction of the wind, though. These things often do. Why are there always mule deer at this motel? Well, now there's bison, too, and a fox trying to hunt in the parking lot. I'm not sure that's gonna go so well. Oh, now that's also a familiar sight rising up in the distance there. Crow's poking around has led to him stumbling upon something that may be familiar to those of you guys who play the classic map. It's the old fire tower. I bet we could find something up there. We might want to go poking around and see. There's often items. This is a fox. There's often items hidden in things like this, so I bet. Oh, it's another coffee mug. Whoop. Well, that wasn't quite what I was expecting, but it is still an item, even if it's a duplicate one. Is there anything up here of interest? Not that we can smell. It's actually quite similar to the old one. Is going down this way gonna be a terrible idea? It might. Well, I've never exactly been known for having good ones, so yeah, dropping it is very carefully-ish. Where is our little heap of things as well? I believe it's over here. We've been putting stuff on the mounds this way. We've acquired a second coffee mug too. Is that a... That's a moose. Using the sidewalk perfectly. And now staring at a wall. Are you good? If she turns that corner, I'm gonna go insane. Hello? Nope, she's gonna come after me. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure how to feel about that, not gonna lie. But we have 2 coffee mugs now, a dinosaur, and a walkie-talkie. I'd say the horde is growing very, very nicely. You can stay away, sidewalk walking kin of floppy moose. I'm not sure how I feel about your presence here. But I think these 2, I don't know if another hunt is the best of ideas. There's not really a whole lot to hunt. Or not that there's not a lot to hunt, but we don't have a lot of need for hunting. So what we might want to do instead is start poking around and investigating. There's the herd in the distance. Start investigating what dens are around here, because if these 2 are going to end up settling down together, we want to know where's there going to be a good spot to set our territory up. Crow is kind of thinking ahead, and that's kind of what he's got in his mind. He wants to have some idea of where they could make their home. And there's got to be some dens around here. We sniffed out 1 or 2. We've got a few of them on the map here. Yeah, there's a few in the area of town in Grants Glen, but we don't need this anymore. It's not even accurate. There's got to be a few more around here, so we'll certainly be better off able to find them later in the year. Oh, there is a den scent over here. And a fox. Den scent coming from... Maybe we don't want a den in town. Once again, there's a lot of male dispersals over here. I don't know why they decided to cluster all on this side of the map, but now that we're actually courting, they're a little bit less of a threat to us. I think Crow's feeling a little bit more secure about that. He's not worried so much about the competition. He's more worried about proving his own abilities. But we are headed back off in the direction of the geothermal area here, kind of sniffing around to see if we catch wind of any dens. I don't think they release as many scent spores out of season. It doesn't seem like it. And we don't have the radar either, which does make things a little bit more difficult. There's also Lucky Pack somewhere. That's just the Stargazers, okay. But I think Crow has felt kind of drawn to this area. Maybe not quite as far up as the geothermal area, but I think, you know, this is still kind of a woodsy area. We know there's at least 1 den with that pickup that we found around here. Is it a pickup? I think it was a pickup. Old car or something. So I think he's kind of feeling drawn to this area as somewhere he might want to set up a territory. Hello, avalanche wolves? Are you guys? Oh, you're actually gonna pick a fight. Okay, no. What do you mean? What do you mean? Hello? Oh, you don't want to be picking a fight with Renegade. No. Absolutely not. You do live up to your name. Be looking like an avalanche. Avalanche 154M, no. You're gonna cause problems, you're gonna find solutions, and you're not gonna like them. Okay, they're on the run. You know, Crow is not much of a fighter, but I think being around Renegade and her feistiness, case in point, has kind of inspired him a little bit also. I don't think we can stick our heads in any of these, can we? They all look closed to me. Rest Haven Motel. There's a few motels around town now as opposed to only one, but we did well, I think. I think Renegade is kind of emboldening Crow a little bit. He feels more confident with her around, mostly because she is incredibly capable of kicking the living snot out of anything that she comes across, it would seem. There's not really been anything she's encountered that she was not able to handle. So he feels a bit safer with her around, I think. It would seem the Topaz herd moved through here not long ago, as did a Stargazer wolf. Perhaps the reason that they seem to be on the move. Maybe we'll go ahead and do another hunt. We're not super hungry, but it's good to know that there is something to hunt in this area. Ordinarily, this would be the point in time when I'd say let's hunt an actual cow elk together, but I'm honestly not sure Crow is even convinced that's necessary. I think he's pretty confident in Renegade's abilities already. She has certainly proven herself on several occasions. This one's enough. Renegade seems to concur. They're headed right for the geothermal area. This is probably fine and safe, right? This couldn't be a problem, right? Oh, well, this is gonna be a problem. We just took an elk hoof to the side. That's gotta hurt. But, are we injured right now, too? We do. We have a minor injury to our leg. I had forgotten about that. But we should be able to bring it down, I think. We just gotta kind of get around the mother here. Ooh, our energy is gonna run out if we're not careful. Oh, ouch! We're taking some damage here. Getting a little bit reckless, getting a little bit cocky. If we can get a few good bites, ouch, while she turns around, the problem is then we get stuck. Come on. Renegade's distracting her, yes. Yeah, that was not a bad hunt. And off she goes back to the herd, I think. Yeah, I think Crow feels drawn to this area. It's not in the human town, which is still something that makes him a little bit nervous. But it's still an area that's interesting. It's wild and yet not entirely untamed. It feeds his curiosity without overwhelming it. Someone's cruising for bruising. Are you thinking you're gonna cause problems? Lucky 2M. Oh, buddy. You have picked a fight with the wrong wolves. You really have. No, you get off of her. You get off of her. Are those dogs? I think those might be dogs that are over here. We did just make a kill, so scavengers might be closing in. Are you really gonna run into the hot spring area like this? I would not recommend that. Yeah, you better get out. This might be your territory, but this is our kill. If I can find where we even left, it's over here. Go ahead and give a good howl. Oh, there do be dogs lurking around this thing. It's a pack of shepherds by the look of it. Y'all can get. It's a bunch of shepherds and a wiener dog. Oi, no, you get out. Are they mad because there's... Oi, stop biting the fox. Don't go for Wilbur. I don't think Crow can explain why he did that. It's just an ingrained instinct at this point. Was that Wilbur? I'm sorry if that was Wilbur. No, I think that was, I think that was the dachshund. Excuse you! That little dog syndrome is not gonna get you anywhere good. These guys, they make horrible noises, first off. But they have gotten entirely too confident. Oh my goodness! Dude, what the heck? Somebody really believes in the whole size of the dog of the fight saying, huh? Yeah, Crow can kind of relate to that one, but that's no excuse to go biting my prospective mate. Oh, Renegade's about to kick some dog tail too. Alright, alright. I think, yep, Wilbur's back. He's alright, we can let him, no, Renegade, no! Renegade obliterates anything in the 3-mile radius, holy cow. Are you guys thinking you're gonna come back for more? That might be a separate dog pack, actually. Oh no, you're definitely the one I was biting. Yeah, I'll do it again, too. I'll do it again, too. Don't you underestimate me. I'm not afraid of you. Gonna yeet you in the hot spring if you don't leave us alone. Crow has gotten significantly feistier since Renegade showed up. She's bringing out something in him. Whether it's for the best or not might remain to be seen, but she certainly is bringing out a side of Crow that was not there before. Oh my goodness. And she certainly is not one to take nonsense by the look of it either. Oh, and it seems that she is impressed with us with our strength and hunting skills. I don't think Crow has any qualms about... We took a lot more damage than I realized. That's probably not great. But yeah, I don't think Crow has any qualms about this. I think we're gonna go ahead and say yes. He thinks that they would make a pretty good team, and it seems that she agrees. Alright, we found a mate, and we've gone ahead and we have named her Sequoia because she's got a big personality, like a real big tree, and her colors kind of remind me of one. She's got kind of that reddish look to them, and I think that'll be a fitting name for her. So we've gone ahead, we've formed a pack, and the months have passed. We're now expecting pups, and it's time to carve our territory out in Lost River. So the other packs are going to start expanding their territories too. We're going to have to be a little bit mindful of that. There's some coyotes just chilling over here. Yeah, you better run. You don't want to mess with Sequoia. She'll mess you up. She'll mess you up. Wilbur, aw. But I think we're gonna... Don't start something you ain't gonna be able to finish. I guess it's not really worth defending this carcass right now either, though. Right now, more than anything, we're actually gonna need to sleep. So we may take a snooze here before we start marking territory, but I think we're gonna settle down in this back 40 Grants Glen area. We'll take a snooze. It's okay, Sequoia, that's just Wilbur. We'll get some sleep, and in the morning, we'll begin our quest for territory. Oh! Somebody thinks they're causing problems. Holy, what in the heck is happening here? Oh my goodness. The wolves are fighting, the dogs are fighting everything. What is happening? I'm still hurt. That's not great. The dogs are fighting. Wilbur, you can leave. It's snowing. Everything is occurring. I have no stamina. This is Lucky Pack, I think. It is Lucky Pack. This is 4M. No. The snow is falling and deepening. We're just making like a hole. Stop it. I did not say you could bite me. I said I was gonna... Get off! Alright. Oh my goodness, we might actually have to leave. The problem is I don't really have the stamina for this. Stop it! I did not say you can bite me. I said I wanted to bite you, hecker. Goodness. Alright, if things get bad, we're gonna leave. Because we do not much have stamina, and there are 3 of them. Renegade's a tough wolf. Well, I can't keep calling her Renegade. Sequoia's a tough wolf, but even she's got her limits. Leave! I think we're gonna have to be the ones to leave. We'll come back here and claim this territory later. Get out! Get out! Get off of me, you jerk! Okay, we're starting... We've got a major injury. Alright, I didn't realize that was a major injury. Go, okay. Nope, time to leave. Time to go. We gotta run. Why can't I run? I didn't have stamina, that's why. Alright. Well, I guess lessons learned, we're still not invincible. You heckers. Something tells me that for once in his life, Crow is starting to think that this fight with Lucky Pack may be one that's worth picking. I think we may have won ourselves some rivals. And considering that we're setting up right next to Lucky Pack, something tells me this isn't going to be the last that we see of them. You know, they're leaving. We've claimed this hex. They're leaving a little bit. If I pee here really quickly and start howling, maybe we can steal this. Oh, they've not actually noticed. Have they not noticed? They've not noticed. We're gonna have a hard time claiming it with them in the territory, though. They still think we're howling in our own hex. Well, this is our own hex now, heckers. You may have won the fight, but we're gonna win the strategy. However, we do not much have the energy for this right now, so I think we're just gonna worry about claiming these 2 hexes. And then, you know, we probably don't even need to claim them that well. We just need to mark them, and then we can remark the posts. So that'll be fine, I think. Let's curl up in the snow, which has gotten incredibly deep, actually, and we'll take ourselves a little bit of a nap. What do you mean this is Lucky Pack territory? Excuse? Absolutely not. No. This fool gonna die. You don't get to claim territory when we are actively sleeping in it, you jerks. I mean, I guess this is kind of what we did to you, but no, excuse me, absolutely not. The absolute audacity of claiming the territory that we are sleeping in. Cannot believe this man. Absolutely rude. Alright, now it's daytime and we've got a little bit more energy, and there are quite a few of these hexes that are a little weakened. In fact, we run right up here. I think we can claim this one fairly easily. Maybe a Howl will do it. We're just gonna start stealing away some of this territory, try to set up in the general area, and see if we can sniff out. We should have the den radar now, so that'll make sniffing out dens in this area a bit easier for us. We just got to be a little bit careful and make sure that we're keeping an eye out. But I think this will be fine if we kind of claim like this area around where we found that pickup den. I think that'll be a pretty good area to hang out. Oh, poor Crow is limping. He's got his little leg held up. I did not realize we were going to get that hurt in a fight, and that's kind of abysmal because his speed... We're at -9 speed. This is the maximum possible slowness we can achieve. Wonderful. We love that. Well, one of the injuries healed at least. It was the minor one, not the major one. We're going to be limping for a bit longer, I'm afraid. I don't know if that'll persist until spring. I don't know. I don't know if injuries carry over when springtime comes, but we'll see, I suppose. Apparently there are dispersals not far away, and also Lucky Pack. Shadow Pack, we haven't seen them before. Not that dispersals really matter at this point. But man, there's a lot more of them lurking about the place than we ever realized there were gonna be. Oh, who's this? Shadow Pack? It would look like. Yep, you guys can get out. Go cause problems for Lucky. Speaking of Lucky, wait a minute, who are you? Who are you? You're a dog. Okay. This is gonna be the new thing, mistaking dogs for stranger wolves. There is a den near here. Is it this? It's this. Okay. Huh. There's a little shed that we can go into. Snow's even managed to accumulate in there, it looks like. So it's a little bit dilapidated. Oh yeah, there's some holes in the roof and everything. Well, this is, you know, not a half bad area. Not gonna lie. I kind of like this den. I want to see what else is around, but I feel like Crow has a good feeling about it. It might be near a human structure, but this is kind of a less unsettling human structure than some of the ones he's come across. He doesn't mind it too much. It's clearly been abandoned for a long while, and it seems pretty safe. I mean, I think it digs under, yeah, it looks like it digs under the house there, or the little shed. I think the house itself is up here. He kind of likes that, I think. definitely considering this one, which means that I think we're in this hex. So we'd want to claim some of this to steal it from Lucky, probably. Oh, there's a den over here, too. Do I smell it? Can't smell it. We might be able to track it down by proximity, though. Not that way. We're close. Is it around here somewhere? No, it's not. Is it over here? What is this? Just cougar. Okay. We're very close. Oh, I see scents. I see the den. Okay. This is also not that far away. We're looking at this hex right now. So yeah, I think Crow has made a pretty good decision on where to settle down. I think he's pretty content with this area. Man, the deep snow here is just so pretty, especially with the rocks in the distance. I know that deep snow has been around for a little bit, but my goodness, such a good addition to the game. It makes the winter season just absolutely gorgeous. Absolute A-tier edition. Well, there's a den over here too in town, it seems. We're heading around because this is the center. We want to mark some of this area too to try to get that 2 hex buffer. So we're working on that. We might come back and bother Lucky Pack later because right now their territory is looking pretty strong and I didn't particularly want to mess with it. I think we'll cut around back here. But, oh, and this is actually pretty close to that den too. Was it scenting from anywhere? There's a wolf scent, I think. Oh, female dispersals from the Solus Pack. Where were they when we were running around earlier? Did we bump into them at all? I could have sworn we didn't see any females in this area. Not that it really matters because we have the lovely Sequoia, of course. But, we'll head down over here, I think. Those coyotes are fairly swimming in the snow. We're just gonna head down toward Allison Acres. I don't think we're gonna get too much more territory marked though, all things considered, because we're getting pretty tired. We've been at this for a while. It's gonna be about time for us to take a rest. Oh, there's another den out here, it looks like. We're pretty close to the area that we want to be finding dens, so let's make sure we check this one out as well. I think I'm going to claim that one final hex up here too, that Lucky Pack has up to 8. Oh, and I think we're getting closer to what we're looking for. Is it this way? No, it's this way, gotta be, right? Further this way, yes, okay. So it's somewhere over here. Oh. That's a suspicious stump. That's a suspicious stump. Yep, that's the den, all right. Okay, we will claim that one, and then I just want to get this one. It's at 8%. I feel like Lucky just claimed it, so they might still be there. And then, oh, Stargazer's been around as well. Oh, I see him actually trotting up there through the snow. Here we are. Now, I don't think they've bothered. No, they have not. To put down a scent post, so this should be pretty easy to climb over, provided they don't jump us, but maybe they won't. Yeah, that's not too hard. All right. And with that, I think we will go ahead and leave this episode here for today, because it is getting to be about that time again. We finalized our courtship with Sequoia, we started claiming a territory, and our pups are on the way. So I think it's safe to say we're going to have an exciting series ahead of us. I'm curious to continue exploring the world of Lost River with y'all, to see what else is out there, and to see what adventures befall these two. Of course, as always, we do have new stickers available as of this series, so Crow, Aiden, and Petra are now available, and all stickers now have the glossy variant as well as matte. So if you are interested in those, definitely make sure to check out the link in the description below, but do keep in mind that new orders placed after this point won't ship until January. But if that is something that interests you, definitely make sure to check out my Ko-fi. It helps support the channel as well so that I can keep making these videos. And of course, if you're interested in playing this DLC for yourself, which I highly recommend, because again, there's absolutely no way we're going to see everything in this series or several series probably. There's a lot to this map to find. So if you want to go explore it for yourself, definitely make sure to check out that link as well. Again, that's also going to be in the description. But with that, we're going to go ahead and leave this off here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.